always over. But we'll come to find out that even finished work, what seems to be finished work, still needs to come back and be rebuilt. Still needs to be restored. Still needs to be revitalized. Still needs to be reshaped. Still needs to be reformed. Still needs to be re-strengthened. Amen. In other words, we need to be made over again. There comes a time in your life where you've got to get a makeover. We're so busy trying to go to Maybelline, Avon, and all these other places, amen, to get a makeover, amen. But Maybelline, amen, Avon, whatever that you're using of a substance cannot give you a makeover. Makeup does not mean there's a makeover. There's still you behind the makeup. And until you stop working on the outer exterior and start working on the inner exterior, amen, the inner man, the mind, amen, when you start working on the inner heart of your life instead of spending so much time and money and effort on the outside of you and start spending some of that time on the inside of you, until then, God cannot use you just because you look good. But to God, you are no good. When Samuel looked at all of Jesse's sons, they looked good. God says, I've rejected every one of them. What looks good to you ain't good for me. And if I'm going to pour into a vessel, I'm not necessarily looking for a good-looking vessel. I'm just looking for a vessel that's going to be able to, that I can utilize, that when I'm getting ready to pour out of it, when I get ready to pour into it, it's going to hold what I put in it. And what I put in it, he's going to keep it. He's going to contain it. Even though there's going to be other things that are going to come and try to get him to spill it. Because I'm needing this vessel to carry what I put in it over to some other vessels that can't make it to where they need to be. God has put some things in you in order so he can transport some things in you to some people that'll never make it to him. But, amen, but you can make it to them. So he's put them in you. And now he's made you a vessel that's carrying, a vessel that's got precious cargo to where God will take you somewhere where you don't want to be, but it's never where you want to be, but it's where God needs you to be, because it's who God needs you to pour into. See, by my own design, I didn't want to be here. I could have been somewhere else, but God had a design for my life to be here to pour in to your life. By design, I should have been somewhere else doing something else. But by his design, he created this vessel when he poured something into it and said, now this is precious cargo. There are people that are going to come to my house. And I'm going to need you to just pour. But you got to be able to hold what I got in order so that you can pour into them for what I have for them. All of you are vessels that God is wanting to utilize, to carry and to pour into